All right, Matt, going through the funnest part of the day, of the weekend, packing up the truck. Not the funnest part of the weekend. Let's get your trailer in the background.
Yeah.
There are times last year you would have loved to just made it to the final. Here you made it to the final. How do you feel about it, the way it went?
Well, we had a good bike. We did our homework over the winter. We found some power. We outran every other V-twin out here. So, in my opinion, we won our class. We won the V-twin class. Right now, there's a big diversity, and until NHRA fixes the parity in our class, there's Suzuki, there's V-twins, and all we're out here to do right now is win V-twins, and because nobody's going to beat that Suzuki, nobody. So, when he outruns his own teammates over a tenth, that says something.
What would you, from a technical standpoint, what would you like to see done?
Well, they should have done that over the winter. They should have took cubic inch away from them. Right. They gave the Suzukis way too much 3 years ago, and they've just parlayed that into just massive performance advantage. It all started with the red fuel. They gave them the red fuel, which Vance and Hines helped develop. That was Sunoco. The next thing you know, they get a 4-valve head. Then next thing you know, they get Billy cases. Then they get a brand new bodywork. So it's a combination of 4 things that have allowed them to take a big advantage. They can't take cubic inch away now because the year started.
Right.
So I think that was a political move on Vance and Hines and NHRA. Don't know if a lot of people know this, but Terry Vance donates $1 million every year to NHRA.
Oh, every year
for charity.
I just remember the 1 year.
It's every year.
It's every year.
It's every year.
All right.
Not only that, he has his son working for NHRA.
Right.
So now, just a whole bunch of stuff. So it's like, really? And parity in our class always been rules adjustments are done if 500 or more is done by a certain mate.
Right.
Gage outran everybody 800 last year. Every race. Nothing was done. He outran everybody a 10th this weekend. Nothing's done. So the only thing they can do right now is they need to stop him at 660 pounds and they can take the red fuel away for Charlotte. Those are the 2 things that has to be done, or everybody else is just fighting losing battle. We're just fillers. And I don't come out here to be a filler in the class, and my sponsors don't pay me to be a filler in the class. But with the rules like they are, nobody can catch that make.
All right, so 660, no red fuel. All right.
That's the starting point.
Yeah. No, I just mean, yeah.
And until they can make them where they can't qualify 1, 2, or 3, then they've done nothing.
Right.
They have to slow them down enough to where they're pushing their stuff. Because they're not even pushing their stuff and they're outrunning everybody.
Right.
Today they messed up and went way too fast. They were just staying enough ahead of us in qualifying to make us feel good. Then all of a sudden today they blew it out of the water.
Right.
Messed up on Andrew's part for tuning, but it just shows the potential that brand has.
Right. You did a good job on your end today, and what can you do on your end to take that to the next level for Charlotte? Charlotte's next, right?
Charlotte's next. I mean, like I said, we've got the best V-twin stuff out here.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
My hands are strapped. When you have the same equipment that everybody else can buy,
yeah.
I'm beating everybody else in the class, from Ryan Ayler to the Hectors to whoever has the V-twin, Mark Ingerson, whoever has the same stuff that I can buy from SNS, we're beating them.
Right.
When you got somebody out here that makes their own cylinder heads and you can't buy that brand of head,
yep.
You can buy that head, but it's not the same one they run on their bikes. That's
right.
what I need to tell everybody.
Right.
You've
bought one, correct?
They are selling a 4-valve head.
Yeah.
But it's not like what they're running.
Right.
Nowhere close.
Right.
So
you bought one.
I bought one.
And so how do you? Where do you get this knowledge that it's not the same as what they're running?
Well, I actually saw Joey Gladstone's head.
Okay.
Last year at Bristol.
Okay.
And that was something totally different than what they're selling everybody.
Okay.
So, to make a long story short, nobody can get it.
Right.
And Joey could only get one because when he quit them, they couldn't take that motor back.
Right.
So at least they got something to copy.
Yeah.
But if that wouldn't happen, the only bikes in their camp that has this cylinder head is their 3 bikes and the Kelly Clonch bike, which is a house bike of Vance and Hines.
Right. All right. Anything else?
Like to thank our sponsors, Denso. Mark Stockseth with Outlaw Beer is come on board with us this year.
Wait, is that a Stockseth thing or is that an elite thing?
That's a Stockseth / Elite. They are big partners with Outlaw Beer.
Okay. I can use a beer sponsor, by the way.
So I
drink a lot of
we
beer.
have 12 packs here if you want one.
I've had one, but I mean, look at an ongoing multi-case relationship. But we'll get to that another time.
But we
back
got
to your sponsors.
Outlaw Beer. We got Smith Trucking.
Yep.
Redline Oil's come on board with us this year.
Yep.
And
don't forget CP Carrillo.
You got CP Carrillo.
All right.
Dave at Worldwide Barons.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of people. I'm sure I'm missing some, but JMS Chips, they're on board with us for the season.
Yep.
So we have some really good stuff. Just NHRA needs to fix their class, and that's all I'm saying.
Good talking to you.
Thank you.